Have you ever realized how much of your life has been silently controlled by the invisible opinions of others? You wake up, you dress a certain way, you speak a certain way, you even hold back parts of yourself. All because somewhere, deep inside, you're still trying to be accepted by people who were never even paying attention. We all start as mirrors, reflecting what the world wants from us. We learn from a young age that approval equals love and disapproval equals rejection. So we adapt. We shrink ourselves to fit in rooms that were never designed for our full size. You see, the greatest prison is not built of walls and bars. It's built of thoughts, the thoughts of others that you've allowed to live rent-free in your mind. The moment you start caring too much about what others think, you stop living your own life. You become a performer, an actor trapped in someone else's script. You trade authenticity for applause. And the tragedy is, most of that applause is hollow. People don't think about you as much as you think they do. They're too busy worrying about what you think of them. It's a loop, a never-ending echo chamber of insecurity. And that's why most people never break free. Every time you hesitate to speak your truth, you reinforce your own cage. Every time you silence your heart to maintain peace, you create war within yourself. You say yes when you mean no. You smile when you're breaking inside. You pretend everything's fine because you don't want to be too much. Too loud. Too quiet. Too emotional. Too different. But what if your difference was your power all along? What if the very thing they judged was the very thing that made you whole? The world will never stop talking, but you have a choice about whether or not you listen. And sometimes silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom. To stop caring what others think is not arrogance, it's freedom. It's not about ignoring people, it's about reclaiming your power from their opinions. It's about walking into the world without needing to explain your soul. Because the truth is, no one really knows you. They only know the version of you that they've created in their mind, and that version will always be wrong. At some point, you have to stop performing. You have to stop auditioning for a role you already own. Life isn't a stage to impress, it's a path to express. And expression requires courage, because authenticity always invites criticism. But here's the secret. Criticism only hurts when it touches the parts of you that are still unsure, the parts that still seek validation. Once you make peace with who you are, their words lose power. They bounce off the walls of your self-awareness and dissolve into noise. You don't have to be liked to be respected. You don't have to be approved to be at peace. You don't have to be perfect to be enough. Perfection is a mask, and it's suffocating you. The more you wear it, the more you forget your real face. Take it off. Let them see your scars, your raw edges, your truth, because that's where your strength lives. Carl Jung once said, "What you think of me is none of my business." At first, it sounds cold, but it's liberation. Because the moment you stop tying your worth to other people's perception, you become untouchable. The world may misjudge you, mock you, label you, but their perception is filtered through their own pain, their own history, their own projections. When someone calls you too quiet, maybe they're just uncomfortable with silence. When they say you've changed, maybe you just stopped playing their game. And when they say you've become distant, maybe it's because you finally came home to yourself. Every projection they throw is just a reflection of their inner world. And when you stop reacting to it, you step into power. Detachment doesn't mean indifference. It means clarity. It means seeing things as they are, not as your ego wants them to be. There's an art to not caring. It's not loud. It's quiet. It's not about shouting, "I don't care." It's about feeling so complete inside that outside noise becomes irrelevant. Imagine walking through life like a calm mountain. Storms come, winds roar, but the mountain never moves. That's what happens when you stop chasing validation. You become grounded. You stop bending for approval and start standing for truth. Being unbothered is not passive. It's powerful. It's the strength of knowing that your peace is more valuable than their opinion. Let them misunderstand you. Let them talk. Let them think whatever they want. Because you are not here to convince. You are here to exist. Every time you live for approval, you pay with authenticity. You trade your essence for acceptance. And no matter how much validation you collect, it never feels enough. Because it's borrowed energy. The applause fades. The compliments stop. And then you're left with the echo of your own emptiness.